Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker and we are going to be taking a look at Cribbish. Now, this game came out of early access just today, and I discovered it while I was scrolling through some things on my phone just while I was bored at work. And quickly discovered, oh, there's something new about it. Looks like the kind of thing that Balatro did for poker, this might do for cribbage. I could also be very wrong, because not because of, but one of the things I do notice is that, like, the font choice is a little eh. Like, it's a very drab font choice, but, you know, in a sea of other things, hardly the worst thing in the world. So let's see how the game actually works, and we're gonna start by altering our options. For example, I definitely prefer the dark theme because this theme makes me feel like my eyes are on fire. Let's see. And I might want to do things like, you know, pause after hand is counted. I don't know what make Jinx behave herself means. Maybe she's just a horrible, terrible person and we're going to want to counter her garbage. But yeah, auto show counting summary panel, and that's probably fine. I don't know what enable ludicrous speed counting is. Let's momentarily turn that off and see what we think. And then speed run counting, not important. These options are whatever. I might want to turn the interface speed up. It depends on how the game plays. Let's leave it at default and we can see how that works. We could also choose to share aggregated statistics with Fence Post Games. I mean, I don't know if that's like statistics about what relics get used the most or how people tend to play the game. I have no idea. Probably isn't the worst thing in the world, especially if they're going to use that information to make the game better. As far as the card styles, we've got this one. Animal pack, because, you know, you definitely want the king of the jungle to be the dark lion there. We've got the Misfits, whoever these people are. Doesn't look like a punk band to me. Classic cards, big old print, and then back to defaults. Alright, I don't really have anything that I prefer more so than anything else. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go with the animal pack. How's that sound? Alright, let's actually try the game out.
My name is Jinx, and I'm here to help you learn to play Cribbish.
Oh, thanks, Jinx. Aren't you supposed to have, like, long blue hair that's braided in two ponytails?
Also, if you don't already know how to play Cribbage, I will fill you in on everything you need to know in order to be a Cribbish master.
Well, that's good to know. Thank you, Jinx.
Let's deal out a hand to get started. Just as in Cribbage, you start with 6 cards dealt to you. We call this the main hand.
Okay.
These are the crib cards that you will be adding 2 of your cards to. Together, they will make up the crib hand.
Yay!
This is the starter card that will be revealed once counting starts and will be included in both the main hand and the crib hand.
Alright, so far so good. These are the cribbage rules that I know.
What's this counting thing, you ask? Well, once you've sent cards to the crib, we count both the main hand and the crib hand, looking for patterns of cards that we call sets. Here, let me show you. First, we look for sets of 2 or more cards that add up to 15. You get 2 points for each of these sets that we find. In this hand, we have 3 15s. The 9 of clubs and 6 of spades, the 9 of clubs and 6 of hearts, and the 8 of spades and the 7 of spades.
Right, that is how 15 works. That's mathematical.
Next, we look for pairs. 2 cards of the same rank. You get 2 points for each of these sets that we find. In this hand, there's only a single pair. The 6 of spades and the 6 of hearts. Next, we look for runs. 3 or more cards all in a row. You get 1 point for each card in the run. In this hand, we have 2 4-card runs.
Correct.
9 of clubs, 8 of spades, 7 of spades, 6 of spades. Into 9 of clubs, 8 of spades, 7 of spades, 6 of hearts. Next, we look for flushes, 4 or more cards of the same suit. You get 1 point for each card in the flush. In this hand, we do not have any flushes. The 8 of spades, 7 of spades, 6 of spades is close, but we need 4 for a flush.
Correct.
Next, we look for knobs, a jack that matches the suit of the starter card. We won't know if our jack of diamonds gets 1 point for knobs or not until the starter is turned over. One final scoring item to know about is nibs. If, when we turn over the starter card, it is a jack, 2 points is granted for nibs.
Good to know. I actually didn't know that before.
If you ever want to review this information, you can use this button right here. Hover over it and get a quick info tooltip, or click on it to go to the scoring details page.
Very nice.
Okay, let's get back to playing this hand. Select the jack of diamonds and the 6 of hearts, and then hit the to crib button. Great! Next, we turn the starter over. Okay, the starter card was not a jack, so we do not get anything for nibs. Now let's count all the 15s.
Alright, let's.
Next, we would count pairs, but we don't have any, so let's move on to runs. Now we would count flushes, but we only have 3 spades. Counting knobs would be next, but we have no jacks, so we are done with the main hand. Next, the crib hand.
Alright.
Looks like you've got this counting thing down, so we'll count the crib all in one go.
Alright.
Okay, we don't have enough points to complete this round yet, so we'll play another hand. This shows how many hands you have remaining, and when it gets to 0, you lose, so plan your strategy accordingly. This shows how many draws you have remaining. Every card you draw counts against this. Let's practice drawing cards. Select 1 or more cards and hit the draw button.
Alright, so all of that counts, but honestly, let's... I would actually kind of prefer to throw these in the crib, but that's not what they're asking me to do.
Excellent. If you want to see what cards are still left in the deck pile, just click on the draw pile. Go ahead, give it a go.
Oh, they just show me what's left in the deck, huh? Alright.
Excellent. I'll let you finish the rest of this round on your own, and I'll join back up with you in a minute.
Alright, so I think... So... So... 15, 15... Alright, well, I think... Send those to the crib. And yeah, that was a skunk hand, but oh well.
Congratulations! Now it's payday! You get rewards for passing the round, leftover hands and draws, as well as a performance bonus for the overachievers among us. Now collect your earnings.
Yay!
This slider keeps track of your progress. There are 8 levels in total you must beat. Each level consists of 2 normal challenge rounds, a brute challenge round, and an elite challenge round. The brute and elite rounds come with additional challenges you must overcome in order to advance to the next round.
Alright, so it's kind of like having a boss blind in Balatro. Alright, cool. I understand.
You can hover over the challenge dots to see a tooltip on what's coming up so you can prepare. Next up, visiting the store. Here's where the game gets interesting. In the store, you can buy new cards with bonus enhancements, relics, potions, and perks that alter either the scoring or the rules of the game. While in the store, you can also visit the cardsmith, where you can manipulate your deck to give yourself an extra edge. Poke around and check things out. I suggest buying the Strawman Relic and the Unexpected Find Potion at a minimum. Just hit next round when you are done.
Alright, so Strawman. Increase remaining draws by 2. Alright, since this is the tutorial, I'll play along. That only leaves me with $2. See, I don't know if I would have done that. So, just an ordinary playing card. Parallax. Alright, standard. What's steel? Okay, so steel cards multiply the number of cards in the draw pile. Alright, got it. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but cool.
Phew, we made it. That's the end of the tutorial. If you bought the Unexpected Find Potion, you should click on it and drink it as soon as we finish here. Fingers crossed it pays off with a new relic for you. You'll soon find yourself with several relics up here. Keep in mind that these are processed from left to right. In many cases, changing the order of your relics can be very beneficial.
So just like Balatro.
In addition to being a great tutorial host, I am also a relic. So I'm going to jump in here now and do my thing. You finish playing out the rest of this run on your own. Also, you can visit the settings page to adjust the volume of the music and sound effects, as well as control the speed of the game UI. Good luck!
Oh, she's a relic. Jinx Cribnibs. Okay. Alright, so I think I am going to use 3 draws. Alright, and then we're going to put the 2 queens into the crib. That 2 doesn't really help with shit, but... Alright. Cool. Hopefully everyone understands what's going on. So 15-2, 15-4, Paris 6. That's about average. Oh, that was terrible. Why did I drop... Oh, that was awful. What made me think that was a good idea? Alright, let's drink this. Of course. And 1 hand remaining, so we need to get something good here. Well, the 9 and the 6 are 15. Okay, yeah, so we put the 9 and the 6 in the crib. And hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Finish the in-game tutorial! Woo! We did it! Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, so that would be if I wanted to do runs. Win rewards. 3s cannot be used to make 15s. Oh, that stinks. There's fusion relics. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I think I definitely want this ruby ace. Alright, next round. Alright, so probably, unless it's part of like a run or something, we probably don't want to be hanging on to... Beautiful. Alright, anything good here? God, that was a good crib. My goodness. Okay, so yeah, you guys seeing what I'm seeing here? This seems like it could be a lot of fun. This hand's gonna be garbage. I mean, 8, it's not terrible. And 2. It's actually about what you expect to get out of a crib hand, if my knowledge of cribbage is about right. Oh, we have a ruby 10. What are you, copper card? So I want to pick it up so I can throw it away. Fun. You know what? Yeah, let's buy it. What are the relics here? I don't have any rainbow cards. Can't. Huh? The rank of the card to its left and the suit of the card to its right. God, that's confusing. But it is neat, and I really like that idea. So I can just pick this up just to get 10 points when I get rid of it. I like that too. Unexpected find. Any part of a set that is not a 15. Aw, man. Messing with me now. Increase the chance of epic rewards. How much does that cost? 4? With Shuffle 8 bonus? I think it's shuffled. The Shuffle 8 card has a 40% chance of being in the top half of the deck, and a 10% chance to being in the top card of the deck. Pardon me. Oh my goodness. Tell you what, let's buy this just because it can never hurt, right? And then I think, is it worth it to hold money in this game? Because you don't necessarily get interest for holding money. We're gonna do that. Okay, so we got you basically for $1 less. Cool. Next round. All diamond cards are dealt face down. Oh lord. So no clue what they are. I can only hope that they're not 5s, because at the moment that's what I really want is a 5. 5. It's the 5. Okay, so these two are going to the crib. Hey, 3, it's already above average. Okay, no clue what you are. And how much do the aces help? They can be either 1 or 11. Honestly, Not the most helpful things in the world. How about we drop those two into the crib? Nice. Alright. Alright, and I am making a bit of a mistake if you guys haven't noticed. I'm not taking into account the starter card. Oh, I can sort them by suit or by rank. Nice. Okay, so let's take the parrot and the 3 and hope that we get something out of that. Sweet. Got a 5-card crib and still couldn't get shit. Alright, I have 2 hands left. The fuck is Pepe Le Pew doing here? Get out of here. No one wants you. Certainly not Penelope. Yeah, we got the Red Queen. Alright, not bad. Oh, I beat the score, so... Wait, 2 jacks of spades? Oh, she did that. That's right. Okay, Jinx did that. Welcome to level 2. 2s and 4s can up. All face cards are dealt face down. Alright, that's not too bad. Choose your level reward. I don't know what the Hail Mary potion does. Brute disarm, skip 1 round. I can skip an unchallenged round and disarm the Brute Challenge. The Brute Challenge doesn't seem that bad, though. I think, honestly, that's probably what we want. Alright, what is this? Malt. Okay, I like malt cards. You're interesting. Another Ruby 5. Like, that honestly seems like probably your best bet, but what are these? If discarded cards count up to a 15. Okay, hold on. That's actually kind of cool. I want that. Alright. And what are you? Okay, then. There we go. Alright. We require 60 points. No idea what the starter card is. So why don't I? There we go. Not great. Also not great. There's Pepe Le Pew again. Alright, not terrible. Could have been better. Alright, we got 3 more hands to make this score requirement. Yay, knobs! I just need 1 point! 1 single solitary point. Okay, we've got the lion, the panther, and for some reason Pepe Le Pew here. Move the 10 and the ace to the crib. Beautiful. She's making all my cards jacks! Alright, what are you? Emerald. It's not bad. And then there's a ruby ace. I don't know if I care about that. The card will be enhanced with Paralux bonus. Adds plus 0.25 modifier to hand score whenever card is used in a scoring set. Has a 4% chance of destroying all card enhancements with each usage. Alright, so... So it requires you to be chilling on a pair of jacks and then get knobs, so... There's ways to make that work, but I have not gotten them yet. Let's visit the cardsmith. Modify my deck. So, this is Death. This is Hanged Man. And there is no real equivalent here. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, so what I would like is a 6 that I can hold in my main hand. Well, damn. Well, here's hoping that the top card is something good. Alright, not bad. Yay. Yeah, with some trash. Okay, could really use a 5. And a 5 we did not get. So, in order for this hand to be worth a damn... Four or more of the same. Okay, so... Fortunately, we don't have any flushes here. Oh, this is so craptastic. Alright, you get into the crib. Now we hope that the top card is 5. Damn! Yeah, that 70 is looking kind of hard to get to. Okay, Pepe Le Pew, go to the crib. I need some score multipliers. Alright, 2 more hands to try to make this. Okay, I'm liking the 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's all of spades. That I can dig. We're just gonna put that in the crib right off the bat. Okay, also ruby cards are fucking amazing. Alright, what are you? Okay, actually, I kind of like that idea, so you come over here. Let's hit up the cardsmith. Rank promotion. Okay, so it's not always the same thing. Okay, let's turn you into a 5. I have 4 coins left. I should probably just move on to the next round. 2s and 4s cannot be used to make 15s. What made you think I was going to do that? You're a very strange fellow indeed. Alright, so you two are going to the crib. I think 10, it's not horrible. Yay. And yes, I know I can hit the draw option multiple times. Okay, we got 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. I would like... There we go. Not bad. And 6 on the crib. Alright. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Okay, so I think what we do... Honestly, the king isn't helping that much either. What I really want is 6s, 7s, other 9s, 10s. Okay, so I think what we do is we toss the jack and the 5 to the crib, give it some points. And this is just not a great hand to begin with. But the starter card being a 9 kind of helped. Alright, how many more hands do I have? 2 more hands. Alright, let's throw 2 Pepe Le Pews to the crib. Okay, see, that one ruby card has just been making everything better. Obsidian. At the end of counting, the obsidian card will double the hand multiplier. Okay, so obsidian cards are glass cards. Got it. Camo. Okay, well that's something I don't mind buying so I can just throw it in the crib. What are you? Increase the base score of knobs by 6. Nice. Okay, maybe I need to understand what a rainbow card is. Maybe someone could help me out with that. Or is it literally just like a card type that I haven't seen? Okay, that seems really strong now that I read it again. Let's see what we got here. All hearts get +3 points when scoring. That is so hard to pull off. What the hell? Tell you what though, we'll grab this. Honestly, I'm thinking that you might have to go pretty soon. All face cards are dealt face down. Alright. Well, honestly... That one ruby card was worth so... Also, that was just a really strong hand. Perk unlocked. Storage unit perk. I don't even know what that means. Start next elite round with +1 hands. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about an Emerald 2. But I'm also noticing that you're not really helping. So, take a risk. That could be useful. Ooh, economy. Runs over 4 cards. This gives some reasoning to have copper cards in your hand instead of exchanging them. Hello, what are you? This card can be used as any suit, and of course I just got rid of the thing that used rainbow cards. Now, of course, in Balatro, that's a wild card, so... Okay. What are you? Gives +1 multiplier if set matches the one chosen below. Alright, let's buy that and see. Set to be determined. Okay, let's also hit up the cardsmith. Rank demotion, remove cards, or clone cards. Okay. Gives me some idea what that is. Can I close it? Alright, I think we demote you to another 5. And I can visit the cardsmith again. Okay, how do I close this so I can see... Tab. Good, go away. Yeah, $15. Let's visit the cardsmith again. Create doppelganger, remove cards, or rank promotion. I think what we do is we remove these two. And yeah, let's just hold money for now. Well, we got 2 jacks and 2 tens. Let's hope that starter card helps me out. It did not. So 7, 11, 15. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Seriously, can I just have ruby cards for the rest of my deck? Eight, 7, 6. So a 5 or a 9 would be really nice. So let's drop these 2. Lovely. Okay, so I think I'm going to put those in the crib and hope. Hey, 31 hand. Not bad. Well, Heart Pendant is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Also, sir, if you notice, I didn't even draw a 10. Alright, what are you? It's a Molt Steel card. It does everything. So, yeah, I'm going to want to buy that. That seems strong. Nice. The rare rewards. Clone selected card. Interesting. Is this a potion? Yep, that is a potion. Alright. We need 400 points, so we definitely want to... Well, there it is. We just want to clone you. Beautifully done. Alright, so... Yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer. Alright, so... I will have... the Panther, and this 5 of clubs go to the crib. There, not bad. Oh, and she turned it into a jack. Alright, Jinx, you're causing all of my cards to get weird. Alright, so we want to keep this. I would love to see another 6. But right now... Still, actually, you're kind of the odd one out for this one. Beautiful. Alright, well, this is definitely a little bit longer than my usual The Gunsling. Oh, they have a whole new deck. Cool. This is definitely a bit longer than my usual first impressions look at a game, but hopefully you guys are getting the idea and are enjoying what you're seeing. Currently at plus 20 points. Yeah, but how often am I going to be using 8s? Let's be honest. Run containing a 6. Okay, so what I'm noticing is that that's kind of hard to get to work. Alright, so what do you... That's knobs. Interesting. Oh, I'm definitely going to want to hold on to that. And what was the other potion I had? Exchanges the selector card with the starter card. Got it. Rank promotion, clone card, or remove cards. I think we want to clone that one. Cards with a mult bonus do not activate. Oh, that makes me not want to hold on to that then. Okay, so we want to hold on to that so I get the pair bonus there. There's really not a lot going on with this, so... Especially not if I want to try to get that steel card to do its thing. But the idea that cards with a mult bonus don't activate makes this a little harder. Okay, so I think we want to do this and this to go to the crib. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. We're doing it! We're doing it! Alright, and then the challenge here. Get at least 4 15s. I mean, that's typically what I look for when I'm playing. We definitely want the steel jack. How are you? All hands receive plus 10 points. No room. Discard something. Alright, well, let's... Is there anything here I want to discuss? I don't have anything great. I have things that are good, but not things that are, like, amazing. Except for Lock and Key might be better than I'm giving it credit for. That definitely has the ability to be bigger than that. About on par with the Heart Pendant. I'm just going to leave that relic be. Heart conversion. Because I have so many jacks in my deck right now, I kind of feel a little hesitant to hold on to that, but oh well. Let's see if we can get that 900 points and 4 15s. Okay, that didn't do me as well as I would have liked. Wait. Hold on, how is that worth so many points? That's one of those things where I should have slowed down a little bit and been like, wait, what happened? I mean, this is just ass. Just straight up ass. Okay, well, why don't we just... I've really got nothing. Whatever. To crib with you. And she's turning all my cards into jacks. Ooh, there's that Ruby 5. Alright, well, we are going to... Hold on. Mr. Gorilla, you get to stick around. Beautifully done. Alright, so it's very likely that we're going to get what we're looking for here. Alright, not bad. No bow, just go. Get next shop item for free. Nice. Reduce brute target score by 10%. Is it 1500? Oof. Okay, we definitely want this. What are you? flushes can be made with 3 cards. That's pretty powerful. Well, kind of. Doubles rewards for unused hands, okay. But you get 0 for unused draws, so it incentivizes you to just draw like mad. Nice. Okay, that's cool. That's interesting. Oh, that costs way too much, though. Take a quick slide into the old... I can make something a ruby card. King, king, queen, queen. Okay, let's offload you two and see if I get anything I really like. That was kind of a garbage hand. Beautiful skunk hand, I love it. Alright, off to a great start at getting that 1100 points. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. I mean, not terrible, but not great either. By all rights, I just want to put that in my crib. So, all right, yeah, that'll work. So you go in the crib, you go in the crib. Also, getting the ruby card there is really nice. I like that they're just kind of randomly cheering. It's like, yeah, you did it! And I'm like, great, what did I do? Please tell me that there's some sort of bonus for just having 4 jacks. Oh my goodness. Alright, so it was a really good hand. It's just, you know, in a game like this, sometimes I have way too many Pepe Le Pews. Can we calm down on the Pepe Le Pews, please? Alright, cool. Yeah, I would definitely say that this qualifies as... Oh, I got a meteor shower unlocked. That's cool. Yeah, this definitely qualifies as Balatro, but Cribbage. And, yeah, I'd say go out and play this. Like, honestly, this is actually really fun. Draws consisting of a 4+ card get an additional draw card? That sounds interesting. See, because I'm just kind of getting used to and understanding the game, I'm not spending a lot of... I'm not trying out a lot of these relics, even though I'm admitting to myself that this one is not doing me as much good as I would like. See, here's the thing, though. If I have cards that are adding up to 15, why would I discard them? But obviously there are reasons. Okay, so we want to set you in the crib, but these two are just kind of doo-doo trash, so... There we go. Not bad. Nice. Alright, what do we... Oh, ruby cards. Alright, so let's see if we can get another lucky draw. Oh my goodness. Not bad. Not bad at all. Out of Shattered Dreams. Oh, interesting. Again, another very good hand. And a very not-so-great crib. Alright, I got 2 hands left. There's a pretty good chance that... Oh, I do see 8, 9, 10 Jack. Which was worth kind of nothing. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I'm out of cards. And I still need to send things to the crib. No more hands. No. Have 13 or more cards of the same rank in your deck. Thanks, Jinx. You made everything a Jack. And it was always Pepe Le Pew. Like, what the hell? But, yeah. Like I said, this is just a first impressions look. And, yeah, it was a first impressions look that went a little over an hour. So, thank you guys for sticking around. I really do appreciate that. There's going to be a lot to play around with in this game, and I hope you guys are interested, because I mean, my first impressions was, oh my goodness, this font is so basic. The rest of the game is probably really basic too. No, I was actually quite wrong about that, and delightfully so, because this one is going to be a lot of fun. So you guys let me know if you're interested in seeing more Cribbish in the future. For now, I will say thank you very much for coming and checking out my work. I appreciate you spending some of your free time here with me today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and you take care.